Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome freaking back. As you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail of this video, it is a very exciting day in this house. My fiance is currently taking his last ever law school exam. He's almost done. So he's got, they allotted them 4 hours for this exam. So while he is in this exam, I'm going to be seeing how many pages I can read. So I am currently reading Normal People by Sally Rooney. This is my sister-in-law's book, but she loaned it to me like 3 years ago. Maybe 2 years ago, and I have yet to read them, so I'm finally jumping into it. I feel like this is just like the perfect time for a book like this. I don't know, I've been wanting something short, sweet, kind of to the point, you know what I mean? I don't want like this 500-page romantasy that I have to deep dive in, you know what I mean? I just want something cute, sweet, to the point, and this is exactly what I've got. I am currently on page 48 of this book. There are a total of 266 pages, so there's not a whole lot in this, but I'm really enjoying this so far. This book follows Marianne and Connell, and they are both in school together. They're in high school at this moment, and Connell is this like super popular jock, and Marianne is this mysterious rich girl that is not popular. Like, she really is the least popular of all of the people in her school. So Marianne and Connell strike up this friendship. They both kind of like, they spend a lot of their free time together because Connell's mom works for Marianne's family. So their relationship is kind of already from the beginning a little bit weird because there's like this socioeconomic like difference between the two of them. Like, Connell's working for Marianne basically, if you can think of it like that. But basically we are kind of to the point where they have this relationship, but since Connell's like view in this school is popular boy and like, I don't know, kind of like super jock, he doesn't want to be seen with Marianne in public. So that's kind of where we are in this book. I'm really enjoying this so far, and like I said, it's just short, sweet, to the point. Like, there's not a whole lot of fluff in this. It just kind of feels like it gets straight to the point. On February 2012, page 82. I find it so funny that Marianne and Connell's socioeconomic status changed in college, because in high school Connell was embarrassed of being around Marianne because he was this popular jock, and now that they're in college, Marianne's this popular girl and no one knows Connell and Connell knows no one. I think it's really funny that their economic status changed. I feel like it's gonna be a kick in the ass for him. Connell's thought process here is a little concerning. I am now on page 120. I know that this is a younger book, so it's going to feel like this, but it kind of, their relationship dynamic almost feels very middle school, very high school, very surface level, but it's not surface level. Like, there's a whole lot to Marianne and Connell, but I feel like the way that it's being portrayed at this point in the book makes it feel surface level. So I'm interested to see how the writing in this makes it a little deeper, because it like ebbs and flows almost. Like, sometimes it gets really deep, and then other times it's like, oh, that's kind of like really young. Now on page 153, I want them to be more grown up. Like, I feel like I would be friends with Marianne. Marianne feels like someone that would totally be in my social circle. And I feel so viscerally angry with her because I feel like if I was her friend, I would be trying to tell her to do the exact opposite of what she's currently doing. Has officially, as of today, finished law school. He just turned in his last exam. He is officially done. He graduates in a week from tomorrow. What a stressful 3 years that was. Oh my goodness, am I glad for that to be done. Since he has finished his exam, I am here to tell you that I made it to 185. I did go back and double check. I did start on page 48 during his exam. I made it to page 185. So while Sean was taking his exam, which was a 4-hour exam, I read a total of 137 pages. I really, really, really am enjoying this book so much so far. I think I mentioned in the video, sorry, I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, but I have these like really stupid, annoying, like super tiny baby hairs that come all the way down and tickle me in the freaking nose. But I find that their situation was such a fun thing to read about because it was so different. It was just so fun. Now, I do still have like a little bit to read, but what I have read so far has been so much fun and it's been so gripping. Now, I do want to say that their relationship has been feeling kind of surface level, but not in a bad way of surface level, in a young way of surface level. Does that make sense? I don't really feel like Marianne or Connell are emotionally mature enough to be in a relationship as deep as either of them want. Now, like I said, I do still have quite a bit of this book to read, so I can't speak for the whole book, but for what I have read so far, their relationship has been feeling kind of surface level, but not in a bad way, in a young way. But I have been enjoying this book during this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment downstairs. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.